Hi, my name is Andrew Wu, and I do concert photography. I do like a mix of both, mostly digital, but I also do shoot some film like when I able to. So yeah, I took a course in high school about photography, and I was very interested like all the creative process behind like the shooting of a film, and then like going to the darkroom. And so I decided to go to university doing photography. And during that time, I was trying to find some like inspiration, like what I wanted to do in relating to photography. And I was going through my phone and I saw like some shots of I took in the concert, and I figured, well, I love music and I also love photography, so why not just combine the two? I guess my full-time job is I work in a photo lab, which I process film and also scan film. It's a pretty cool to like actually be behind the scenes of like processing a customer's order and just seeing like their pictures come to life, and actually, yeah, just seeing the creative process behind that. And what I really love about working in there is I got to meet so many other photographers in the community that also had the same interests as me, like shooting film and also going to concerts and shooting film.
I am Fab, and I am a local photographer based in Toronto. I do have a focus on concert photography, but I also do work in general portraiture as well. I met Andrew actually at my previous job. So I used to work at Downtown Camera, pretty well known local photography institution, I would call it. I worked at the front counter. Andrew still works there, and he is in the photo lab. So that's how we met. And then I realized we started bumping into shows together and that we were doing pretty well the same thing. He has a really cool use of color. I will say that anytime I see one of his photos, I can immediately recognize that it's his photograph based off of, again, the colors that he's using. He really makes each moment feel pretty impactful to look at.
My name's David Lee, and I play in a band called Back Channel, and I also do graphic design. What makes Andrew such a good photographer is his positioning and self-awareness. Like, he never gets in the way of the crowd. He kind of makes himself invisible while he's doing his work. And his positioning and timing's impeccable, like just capturing really good moments, like, whether it's a crazy stage dive or a jump or just an epic moment. And he's not a tourist. He goes to so many shows, so yeah.
I'm Egan Congoli. I play guitar and do vocals in Respire. And I also started New Friends DIY and New Friends Fest with some of my friends, and that's where we're outside of today. As organizers, I think it's important to open the door to all kinds of people that are trying to get into performance arts or anything around performance arts. So we've always had like a pretty open call for media people and photo people to come in and take photos. Andrew has been shooting New Friends Fest since 2022, and I think we pretty much immediately just gravitated towards a lot of the photography that Andrew had done. We've used it on our websites. Andrew's got a good eye for getting the right action. And then from like our website perspective, it was always like, some of the color treatments that Andrew does on the photos. It's just really, really pretty and works really nicely on a website.
There's real importance with documenting our local scene. It's essentially what kind of keeps it alive. It's kind of a proof of life in a sense, and inspires the newer generations of folks to start coming out to shows. They see how fun and inclusive the scene is, and essentially this is Andrew's way of giving back to the community that he's been a part of and essentially been brought up within, as we feel like we're part of this family here in Toronto.
Yeah, for my services, I'm always open to for any bands that want some photos during their gigs. I'm always open for them to have me over and shoot photos. And the dream is always to work with an artist to go on tour or something. So definitely, if any bands wants to needs a photographer to go on tour, I'm always open. So.